Hello there, YouTube. Welcome to a 26-degree Monday, the 22nd, I think, yeah, of November. Holy moly. It's 32 now, so all the white frosty stuff is starting to, you can hear it melting and dripping. Oh, look. A cherry tree leaf just sitting right here on top of the old post there. Anyway, we're going to bounce. Start off a Monday. Mama? Well, it was weird. It actually rained a couple times.
I know it.
I was truly surprised it was rain and not snow or sleet or something.
Yeah, it's cold.
But it shows it's 36 here in Vancouver.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a lot warmer than home.
Yeah, it is. Dang, that's cold.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mama,
yes,
that daggum Monday ripped right back around and presented itself.
I know it.
Now
we
another.
have to have a word with this Monday guy.
But we do have Thursday off because it's Turkey Day.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving here in the United States.
Yes.
Well, Mama?
Yes,
that's it. I ain't got nothing else to say.
All right. We best get to work.
All right. Love. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
This is kind of a strange one. This guy was out of state and his left radiator quit working. And turn a light on here. You'll notice there's no blades on his fan anymore. So supposedly the tender lead got in there and ripped all the blades off. Although there's no damage to the tender lead. And it is zip tied in a weird spot. We generally run them through the top and have them so you can get them up there because the newer Spyders, they route different. But this thing came from us, which is really weird for it to be mounted where it's at. And that's not even zip ties we have here. And we would never leave the sharp razor blade tail on the zip tie. So I don't know the story. Whatever it is, we're putting a radiator fan on it. Our dime. Thankfully, the plastic hose that the curb scoopers break is only on the right hand side, so when I bust this loose I shouldn't have to drain the coolant. It's got a metal bracket that right here that holds the top of the radiator in place, and then the actual fan itself, the housing, you can see where the little teats go through and are hovering on this. So once I break this loose, I should be able to lift it up and get it away from the fan, or enough to get the fan out. Because this is sitting there, and you can see where that's where the bottom of the radiator is sitting, and this is where that bracket. Yeah, it's just a little snap release. Well, it shouldn't be too bad. Well, we found it. Because there's no damage. The only thing that the little rubber cap is knocked off of this thing, but there's not a single mark on any of this tender lead, because that's not what caused it. Look what I found down in there. And you can see how long it's been riding around in there. It's an SAE bolt. Nothing on this Spyder would use an SAE bolt. But that's what ate it. Had nothing to do with the tender lead. Interesting. A little research and you find the truth. You find out what really happened. That is pretty weird though, that fan blowing up. But that thing wouldn't stand a chance against a piece of metal like that. And you can see the chips and stuff on them. It hit something hard. Them blades, a rubbery tender lead would not do that. But just because I can't get another cap, I'm just going to go upstairs and grab another tender lead. And I'll run it up in there's a way you can come through the battery door that water doesn't get in, and you can zip it in the, well, you guys see how I hook up my Spyders at the house. We've been doing that for years. Just don't know. Too many questions and not enough answers. But it's an easy fix. No harm, no foul. Here we go. New fans in. Battery cables routed correctly. Tender lead's going to go through the battery door, be inside the trunk. I'll show you that when I'm done. battery's installed correctly, everything's dielectric, greased. Ready to throw the tub on and ship them down the road. So the tub and everything's back on. So what I do, if you run this cable right around, there's like a little spot right here where it'll just kind of, if you put this thing underwater, it would leak, but it doesn't splash up and get in the tub because that keeps the tub dry. But yeah, if you get it that deep underwater, you got other problems anyway. And then I just run it up, and then the customer can set it where they want it. But you just take the two zippers and put the zippers together, and the tender lead hangs out. Okay, one last show and tell thing here. So you just run the two zippers together, and there's the cord, and then just slip it in one of the little net boots there. Easy peasy. When you get home, you go to put it on the tender lead, just flip her out, plug her in, and just don't shut the lid. Check it out. LEDs for the old war wagon. How about this? No fans. It's just a heat sink. It's supposed to last roughly 500,000 hours, supposedly. Something else will fail on it before then. But pretty cool, huh? We'll test that out tonight. Sea light. Cool stuff. It's quiet down here at the moment. Shh, be very, very still and quiet. Alright, let's take this 2020 Spyder RT Limited Chrome Edition for a quickie around the block. So I've seen a lot of weird things with debris and belts and what have you. Never seen a bolt or a nut end up in a radiator fan. I've never seen any kind of fan issues with a 1330. No failures, no nothing ever. Look at that. Patches of blue skies up there. It was sleeting earlier. So 500,000 hours, huh? Yeah, that's probably just the little LEDs themselves. Probably everything else around it. Can you imagine 500,000 hours? That's a pretty bold statement. That's a long time. We know better than that. You get those kind of quotes, you know, and it's the up to. It goes out in 5,000 hours, which would be crazy long anyway. Then they go, well, up to. That's like 1 hour up to 500,000 hours. I just laugh about it because it's just like, no way. If it did, everybody'd put them bulbs in and never look back. If they last a year or two, I'll be super happy. Those Sylvania, those fancy bulbs that I was putting in the Element, nowhere near as bright as those LEDs, but they were nice and bright and white. Much more different than those, you know, candlelight colored orange lights. But yeah, they just a few months and they would go out, and they were $55. It was 53 something or 54 something. It was $55. And I get these for $10 less, and they're gonna last 500,000 hours. He ain't out riding his Harley today. You probably seen that sleet earlier today and said, nope, not going for a ride. So this guy will have dual fans. Good thing these things, the fan hardly ever comes on. That's probably how that bolt, you see that bolt's been wore out. That thing's been dangling around, rolling in that little fan hole thing forever. I was shocked as heck when that nut come out of there, and I go, well, that's why there's no blades left. You can see the blades were like cracked. They're super hard. That battery tender lead, I mean, maybe it got tucked in there and that's what sucked the little dust cover off of it, which is just soft rubber. But it looked like it had some chew marks on it, like it might have had some little micey friends. That's why I mentioned that earlier. You need to make sure, yeah, you don't want them things anywhere around your motorcycles, cars, anything. $54. I guess it could be that warm. Feels kind of cold to me. Of course, I'm just wearing this shop coat that wind goes through this thing like a loose knit sweater. But I got my Climb base layer on, which has no wind resistance, but it's a nice buffer. He's in a hurry today. That guy looks like it. Yep, I was about to say, he's got that feeling that he's going to cut in front of me. Going to catch that light. Oh, look, he's going to run it. Look at that. Red before he entered the line there. It always, you know, especially when you have these gaps of times where you don't ride in a certain area, is all the leaves out of them trees suddenly give you this sensation that the trees are literally missing. I think I rattle through that every single fall. Oh my God, it looks like all the trees are gone. You don't realize how all them leaves in there just give that nice full, you know, it's good for your bearings. You know, you can tell where you're at. It's like, you know, when I go back to the south with it, it's so flat. I feel like I'm going to drop off the edge of the earth. It's like the earth is flat, I'm going to fall off the edge. And around here you have mountains all around you, so it gives you that sensation of where you're at. And, you know, it's good for your bearings. You know, you get a little confused. You look, okay, there's Hood there, there's Rainier there, there's St. Helens over there. I know exactly where I'm at. I don't need no compass. You can tell what side of the mountain you're on and go, oh, geez, how'd I get way over here? But you get in those flat areas and it freaks me out. It almost makes me panicky sometimes. It does. It just seems like there's a point you're just gonna, there's gotta be like a Grand Canyon I'm coming up on. I just don't see it yet. Nope, it's just that flat. Atlas Labs. She runs really nice and smooth. He had some low voltage codes and the ones that triggered and the quantity of them. That tells me at some point his battery wasn't fully charged. That young lad's going, that's one of them three-wheel things. Nice thing about these, if you need to jump them, they have a full-fledged alternator like your car. If you can get it to run, you can go ride it and charge your battery. If you have a stator type, which most motorcycles are, like a V-twin Spyder, you'll smoke the stator right out of that thing. You keep using that thing to charge your battery. You got to remember, a stator is a maintainer. It just there's enough charging output to maintain the maintain the battery. It's not meant to charge it. It just makes them overheat really bad, and it'll smoke them. Alright, I don't know when he's coming, so I'm gonna go ahead and land this thing inside. Before it gets dark here, I need to get my war wagon down here right quick and do a headlight swapperoo. Well, thanks for coming along. Always look for that park brake. Oh, look at this. He's gonna come help me with the doors. Thank you, kind sir. He's such a nice guy. Just a good old boy. Alright, I'm gonna bounce. That's that for that.
That's that for that.
You wanna see something cool? This is our new LEDs.
They're not yellow.
They're not yellow and they're hecka bright.
Nice, nice.
Ah, what a difference.
Holy.
I turned them on
cool.
downstairs and I had the big door shut and now it's mirrored.
Yeah.
About blinded myself.
Oh, geez.
And there's still daylight out.
That's way cool.
All right, Mo, let's roll on out.
All right, we can see where we're going now.
Heck yeah, really, really nice.
It's very nice. Y'all have no idea.
Yeah, it's pretty scary in this thing. Well, hello there, YouTube. God almighty, we made it back. Sure is nicer with them LEDs up there. The brights aren't quite. The brights could be better. They tend to, I don't know, it almost leaves a little bit of a hole. Definitely lights up everything around you.
Yes.
Ain't nothing gonna sneak out them woods you ain't gonna see, that's for sure. But yeah, what a difference driving home. It was like soaker rain most of the way home.
Yeah, it was so nasty.
Yeah, we even stopped. Good Lord, woman.
Yeah.
It is almost 8 o'clock.
And we're just now getting
Now getting home. I think everybody at work, they done had dinner. Half of them probably going to bed.
I know.
We're just now getting home.
That's so sucky.
I still gotta build a vlog.
Mm-hmm. I gotta put away groceries.
Yeah, then we gotta get them in the house first.
Yeah. And then I gotta feed you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of high
Yeah, we're just gonna,
maintenance?
what is it with the, just gonna get a few things. Some Christmas lights.
That's what I went in there for.
Christmas lights, and I was gonna get, that headlight cleaner thing, and that was it. And I go, well, what about this? Oh yeah, I better grab those. And then next thing you know,
we're there and
Yeah.
you're running low, might as well get it instead of going, well, now we have to stop in, 3 or 4 days because now we're out.
yeah. But Mama, let's roll on out.
All
Sasha and Annie are excited back
I
there.
know, they're having a
we want out.
tizzy. Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Tuesday or Wednesday.
Heck yeah. All right.
See you in the morning.
Till the morning. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.